Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Skyfire Pro Lucha Libre. My name is Ario Ameen with a very exclusive interview at this time with the owner of Skyfire Pro, Mr. Robin Shaw. Now, Robin Shaw, before we get started with anything, I believe context is very important. What exactly inspired you to start this company of Skyfire Pro Lucha Libre?
To be honest, control. You know, I've been around San Diego and professional wrestling for about 8 years now, and the one thing, despite all the money in the world that I have, all the wealth, the riches, I never really had the full control. I wanted the power. Because quite frankly, me being in charge of everything, it makes the most sense. I'm the smartest, I'm the richest, I'm the best looking. Why wouldn't I be in charge of everything? I'm the king!
It's a very strong assertion, sir. Of course, for such a company, Skyfire Pro, that name in and of itself, Skyfire, does that have any personal weight or significance to you, of course?
You know, I talked about it a few weeks ago,
Right.
and it has a lot of significance because Seth Skyfire was my trainer. Seth Skyfire is the best professional wrestler that I know. He taught me everything. And it's because of him that I felt the need to become this professional wrestler, and even better, to expand and help. I want to help. I want to help everyone around San Diego, around SoCal, because there's a deficiency in good professional wrestling and good lucha libre that Seth Skyfire inspired me to have. And I want this company to be a bastion of everything that Seth Skyfire stood for.
Oh, there's a very noble cause there, Robin Shaw. But of course, for Seth Skyfire, even for yourself then, who do you view, or what do you view as the qualities as the face of Skyfire Pro Lucha as a result?
You know, there's quite a few competitors that were out there that I thought really could embody what Seth Skyfire represented. Guys like Tommy Wilson. Tommy Wilson, he came up to me and demanded his match with the Rebel Storm, and I gave it to him because I can see Tommy as being that veteran presence. Someone who could definitely lead Skyfire Pro into the future. Someone like Matthias, unbridled destruction. They both failed at defeating Rebel Storm. Even J2 Mattioli could have been that face that I wanted, but you know, it became perfectly abundant to me the only person who could be the face of Skyfire Pro was a true Skyfire boy like myself.
Now, Robin Shaw, I understand, of course, I know very much about your wrestling career and the devastating effects you have had, of course. But for you, this will be, in fact, I believe, your debut match for Skyfire Pro Lucha Libre. Many of these performers, of course, they may not know about your talents. They may not be aware of your raw power, of course. But why do you believe you can be capable of being the face and defeating the Rebel Storm as a result?
Because of who I am. I have all the power. I have all the control. Seth Skyfire taught me everything I needed to know to be the best professional wrestler and defeat everyone in front of me. And everyone thinks that, like, oh, Shaw, you haven't had a match at Skyfire Pro. You don't think that was a deliberate decision? Why would I decide to just throw my weight around and start beating people up? This is a business venture. I want to make sure that the business is successful. And if I go around just beating everyone up, then, well, it doesn't quite work right? I don't think so. I don't think it quite works the way you want me to.
Sorry, Mr. Shaw, I'm having just a bit of trouble trying to really understand this. What does Rebel Storm have that you don't believe is talented material? And why would you have to go through the lengths of having to assault him in such a vicious manner?
Who trained the Rebel Storm?
You did, sir.
Correct.
Yes.
I did. And it was a mistake to allow him to become a professional wrestler because he's everything that I hate about professional wrestling. The stupid face paint, the storm chasers. I can't stand what he has become. And you know what? I'll give him credit. He managed to win the Golden Road Tournament. He managed to defeat Tommy Wilson and Matthias, who I handpicked for the single goal of taking that championship from him. to take matters into my own hands. On June 9th, at Pace City Brewing, Rebel Storm, the house is always going to win. Because I will always win. Because at the end of the day, when that closing bell rings, I will be the Skyfire Pro Champion.
A very firm declaration from our owner, Mr. Robin Shaw. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for attending this meeting. Robin Shaw, thank you so much for your time. It means the world. One may only wonder what will happen this June 9th at Skyfire Pro Lucha Libres. The house always wins.